That looks sweet. Skateboard.
Owl.
Are you watching porn on skateboards?
We're well aware. You mean porn on skateboards as in you're
On a
on a
skateboard?
skateboard watching porn?
Like a skate video
Like-
porno?
I was in the bathroom
Sun-kissed
earlier.
guy? Or
Is that why it's clogged?
No.
God damn it,
definitely not. I just
Zach.
was looking
Hey,
at porn
everybody,
on my
we're
phone.
back. Zach clogged the toilet.
I did
While
not.
watching porn.
My splooge would have to be so massive, dude, for me to do that.
We are 18 seconds in. Should we
not-
start over?
No, just fucking go.
All right, well, let's do socials and all that stuff first. Well, we're doing something kind of different today, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's called Change My Mind.
Changed my mind.
We're gonna
Zach
talk
did
shit.
not.
Change
What's
my
the
mind.
what's the idea behind change?
Basically
my mind?
take popular, widely loved artists and artwork and shit on it.
Fucking sweet, dude.
And then change my mind if you don't think I'm right, but otherwise, fuck
It's
them.
pieces that she hates, and
I just don't,
Okay.
I don't like them.
I can get down with this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm Josh Ruff at joshruff.com and all the things, www.joshruff.com. We're here at Renaissance Studios at RS Tattoo NY on Instagram.
Hi, guys. Reggie Cuvelier here. You can find me at Reggie Inks on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm picking Zach's nose. Yeah, I do shit. I draw on a tattoo and I fuck around.
Give them $1 for $1.
On Patreon, you can give me $1. Let's get it up to 200,000 fans. That'd be kind of cool, but I'll take what I can get.
Zach Pedley. I like my beers Ratchet and Chomp88 on my social media platforms. Also, I run a thing called the North Brewery. We have our anniversary this weekend, along with these guys, these assholes. It's their 10-year. It's our 9-year. Also, give Reggie $1 at Patreon. Let's
in
support
honor
Reg.
of that, we're drinking.
Saranac.
I'm Christina Maslar. You can find me on Instagram at Christina_Maslar. We're here in person. If you give Reggie $1, let's try to make $10 by this weekend for $1 per year. Get him 10 fans.
Nice. I like this. All right.
Cheers.
Are you going to fucking do
Bam
your
Maslar.
intros ever again?
At Bam
No.
He
He
burns things. BamBurnsThings.com.
Okay.
I have a gallery.
Also, before we just get into the next thing, I just want to say we gave away that T2 DVD. I have the photo. We haven't
Yeah,
uploaded
I
it,
didn't
but
see that.
maybe next week we'll put that photo.
Who
in
was
the
our
thing.
lucky winner?
Michael Gorman. He's actually one of the longtime listeners. He listens to the whole show.
It's pretty cool.
So
Hey,
Thanks for
Mike.
hanging in there, Mike.
Yeah.
Mr.
Thanks
Gorman.
for boosting our analytics.
Yeah.
For next week, maybe we can give away either a copy of National Tree or my extra copy of The Witch. Comment.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
good movie, though.
The Witch.
Yeah.
No, that's a good movie. National
Well,
Tree.
you can pick which one you want.
Oh, National Tree or The Witch?
National Tree is a Hallmark treasure.
That your mom keeps rickrolling us in person with.
So
So
it's
please
all-
comment below
Thank you, Mom.
with a name. Actually, comment with multiple names that you think should watch the show as well, because
Just
they can
tag
win as
people.
well.
Just
Tag them. They can win as well. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we
I'm not
fuck
sure how
around.
you tag people on YouTube, but okay.
Share it.
Share it. Send it to
Share
their
it.
inbox.
All of
Make
their
them
pages.
come comment.
Share it with at least 10 people.
All right, so let's get into this.
I hate this. Change my mind.
It's nice Vincent Van Gogh. He hates this.
He hates this.
You hate
He's-
Vincent Van Gogh?
I love this.
well,
All right,
he's in
so
here.
these are all paintings that you picked.
Brandon picked one too, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see what we got.
The first one, this is a Rembrandt. I have the name of it somewhere. People love Rembrandt.
He's giving a blowy.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
said,
he's definitely.
You've said you're not a huge fan of
I'm
Rembrandt.
not a huge fan of Rembrandt. He gets a lot of hype, and I'm just like, you know what? Caravaggio did it better.
Yeah, he did some.
His stuff's it's a little stiff, and then he looks like he wipes paint or scratches at it to try to imitate movement. And
I kind of think that's
I
the
don't-
allure of his stuff, though.
I like the guy
Like-
missing the shoe.
He's a beggar.
His technique is obviously
Which that's actually what he did a lot of, and
vastly
that's what I liked
different.
about him.
Oh.
I appreciated the fact that he mostly drew like beggars and
I can see how
people
you're
with like crutches and canes.
This is kind of dated, though. It looks dated. Doesn't look like.
Well,
the other
yeah,
one
it's
says-
from fucking
I
hundreds of years ago.
understand. I get that.
but there's stuff older than that that looks better.
It looks
yeah,
way better.
but you know, everybody's got their own style. The way they translate images to a canvas, like
It's kinda
I
dark.
think he has a unique, identifiable style for each painting. You know,
This one's called Prodigal Son.
Oh, he's returned, and he's giving a blowy.
I like the limited colors in this one.
The
I don't
really
know if
dark
it's supposed
hat.
to be like that, or if that was
That's
just.
my thing. I feel like he does underpaintings,
Oh,
and
stuff
then he
aged?
paints just a minimal amount on top, and he's like, "This commission is done."
Yeah, that works for certain things though. Like that one blue dress one we looked at last week, I think.
Yeah.
That was like mostly underpainted kind of background.
But that was stunning.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah, his stuff. His stuff is just not as rendered as other things.
If Rembrandt was sitting here right now, what would you say to him about this? What would be your opening question?
I wouldn't have a question. I would just be like, try a little harder.
You would you would dunk on Rembrandt. You would say, you got to be a little bit better than this.
Yeah, you can try a little harder.
Yeah, but he has a paint line named after him.
Mam's like, you're fucking with things you shouldn't be fucking with.
Caravaggio doesn't.
But he's
Albrecht
not-
Dürer doesn't.
Making any money off of that.
Turn on that fan, Bam.
Too.
Turn that fan on.
It's unplugged. You have to plug it in.
All right.
I cannot.
You're gonna be okay.
I know. I'm listening. Yes is right.
All right, so next one's another Rembrandt, right?
Yeah, it should be.
The
That one,
Night Watch. We went over
Night
this
Watch,
one.
yeah.
This one's awesome.
like, it's huge, and I feel like he just there's not a good light source. Light's coming from everywhere. He just phoned it in.
Well, yeah, because there's
He just phoned it in
He
with his
phoned
30
it in.
characters in this gigantic painting.
You don't like this at all?
It's okay.
Look at the guy in the white with the
The
hat.
Dutch master in
The
front.
Dutch
He's about to
master.
sell you some cigars, man.
you're just
Get him about
okay.
that cut apart
Bust
with
those
a
open and
knife.
put some weed in there.
He's got that feathery thing. Something's going on here. You know, it's a
the best
revolution.
cut of tobacco
Something's
I've
going
ever
on,
had.
but-
If it wasn't
I
for
mean-
Rembrandt, blunts wouldn't exist.
I don't know about that.
I'm not
but-
sure that's true. I just think they
Now
would
we're gonna
exist.
piss off Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dutch masters may have a different cover art if there was no Rembrandt.
No,
Because I feel like the
reason-
front figures are really well rendered.
Right. The reason
And
there's not much
then-
light, the reason there's so much different light is they didn't have ceilings.
No, the reason there's so much different light is because the front of it is a repaint, and he didn't put enough attention into it to fucking follow the light source of the back
He
of it.
did, like they recently uncovered, we talked about this the last time we looked at this, that there was like a different sketch underneath all this
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he just painted over.
I was just being sarcastic.
No, he
But-
did a repaint on it, but just didn't give a shit about where the light was coming from during the repaint.
Well, I think,
I'm being judgmental here.
know what?
yeah, you're being very judgmental.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
side.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, what the fuck?
I side with Rembrandt because you know
You side with
maybe
Rembrandt?
because he might not do everything great.
I think I have one in here that's actually a
But
really
God
good
bless-
Rembrandt. But
This painting's like 11 feet tall, though. It's
know.
fucking huge.
When she told me that she was going to do this series,
These people are like life size.
when she told me she was going to do this series, I was like, sweet, thinking we were going to look at like a modern art type, like Pac-Man style art, and I was all excited, thinking we were going to see some trash.
no, these are popular
Hey, man,
artists, and I'm just
like-
like, they're okay.
Like Tim Dillon said, man, cancel culture sells, dude. We got to really piss off
Piss off all the art
some
nerds.
college level
Yeah,
art history teachers.
Blow us up. Rembrandt was amazing.
How dare you?
I'll come down on the podcast and debate Christina right now.
Well,
Do it.
Tim Dillon, please sponsor us.
I'm a big fan of Rembrandt's paintings, or at least a lot of the ones that have that candlelit quality to them.
Yeah.
I feel like he captured low light really well. This is a lot different than those. You know, this
Yeah.
is more of like a traditional, like religious kind of painting.
Didn't we
you know?
cover this one already?
Well,
Yeah, we looked at
it.
We looked at it before.
I like this, but again, I'm also I can see
I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's
See,
okay.
you're like he can do a little bit better. I don't mind you dunking on these old guys.
See, what I find funny is that Zach
These old dead guys who can't defend themselves.
So the four of us usually love this sort of thing, and Zach hates on it.
I do hate on it.
But the fact that she likes it the fact that she hates it, now he likes it.
I'm still
You just
in
want-
the camp. I'm still in the
you
camp
just
though
want
that a
to-
lot of these paintings are boring to me.
Yeah.
Like this is boring to me. The previous one was boring to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see, toads with a bunch of different objects on them. That's what I
Have you
want.
ever
Armed.
seen the sword fighting toads?
You want
Like it's a thing.
No.
you wanted to see
It
the gay
happened a lot
erotic
in
art.
Victorian times, and there is a dome of taxidermied toads sword fighting.
it's pretty
It's
dope.
found, yeah.
You wanted to see the gay erotic art. Don't lie.
Oh, I would love that because at least it would capture some emotion. for
Different
me.
kind of sword fighting.
Yeah.
Nice. Swish. 3-point shot.
All right, what's next here?
There's
Another Rembrandt. This is
yeah.
a self-portrait.
This is
I
good.
feel like it's okay.
It's not the greatest picture of this to
Yeah.
like really get a sense of it, but there's like a lot of thick brushwork in his work.
Look at the sorrow in his eyes.
I just feel like he did traditional like style stuff, and then was just like, I'm just gonna make the brushstroke scribbly, and it's gonna make it look lively.
He would
but
put
it's
as
not.
many like layers on a painting as possible. Like he would just go over it and over and over it again.
It makes
But
it look
like he was one of the first painters to really kind of break away from that like cleanly rendered style and kind of do this impressionistic approach to paintings.
But still in a realistic style.
That's why he's considered to be a very important painter, I think. I could just be making all this shit up. I don't know.
I would agree with you more than her.
I'm not saying he's bad.
Damn.
I'm just saying he's okay.
I would never turn on my wife like that. You're right.
You missed it earlier when I yelled at her, "You're okay."
Yeah, he would do like crazy amounts of layers in his paintings, though, to where they would be like insanely built up.
Damn.
It's okay.
I think the color theory could use a little bit more.
Yeah.
I just don't like how communist it looks like.
You think it's okay for different reasons.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
reasons. That's the other thing, right? I'm the guy that's like, give me all these flamboyant colors, even though I'm a Republican.
Oh, 10 minutes in and a hard R.
Snuck in a hard R.
All right, take a drink.
It wouldn't be cool if
Wait,
said
hold on. Our
Republican.
first actual call. Hold on. Fran from the art department of Olean Community College. Oh, she's definitely offended now. There's Republicans in the room and we're shit on Rembrandt.
It's funny. So I guess
Oh.
I guess we didn't change your mind about Rembrandt.
I'm saying his stuff's not terrible. He has some good ones, but his stuff's okay.
Would
Now
you?
this
I
is
feel
gonna-
like he gets way more hype.
Would
This,
you? Would you
this is
own
dog shit. How about you
No.
convince me
Where
that?
is-
I'll
Hold
convince
on.
Real
Hold
question.
on, hold
Real
on.
question. If you had a ton of money, would you own a Rembrandt?
There is one that I actually really like, and I thought I sent it.
Wow.
It's called Anatomy Lesson.
Ooh.
Dr. Nicholas Tulip.
All right, that one's cool.
Tulip?
Say- Oh, that one's my favorite. I thought you sent that one.
I thought I did too. It's
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
that one. That one's cool.
Bunch
Yeah.
of Dutch masters around there about to break open a giant.
But I feel
block.
like that is well rendered. The light source draws your eye to stuff. Like that one's good.
Okay,
And his other stuff's okay.
I'm all right with it.
This is great. There's a lot of shit going
So
on. in
this is Guernica, and the reason that I picked Picasso is the reason this one is so popular is that apparently a Gestapo officer asked him, "Did you do that?" And Picasso replied, "You did this." I call bullshit. I feel like that's when you have an argument in your head in the shower for something you did like 12 years ago and you win.
I know
Like
you are,
come
but
up
what
with
am I?
comebacks. I feel like he did
And then in the
that.
shower, you're like, infinity. Fuck. Shit.
You're like, that's a burn. And then he started telling people that it actually happened. And I don't think it did.
But then you say infinity plus one.
Yeah, I want to see video proof that he's.
That he said that to somebody.
Yeah.
For reals.
What's wrong with this piece?
What's right with this piece?
It's fucking stupid.
Why is it stupid? It captivates the horses, the war, the farmland.
This one bothers me the least out of all Picasso's, but
Why
like,
is there a light bulb
fucking
above the
Picasso.
animals?
That's supposed to be an explosion.
yeah.
I just don't like the style or any of
Me neither.
Picasso's work, really.
You like nothing of Picasso?
No.
Wow.
See, I can appreciate Picasso just because he was one of the first to do this style, and he actually trained in a more Renaissance style first.
I
And
like
then-
those paintings.
Then he grew into this. So he
That
was
horse looks unbelievable.
So he was trying.
like I said, this is
So I-
the
It
one
It is
that bothers me
unbelievable
the
because it
least.
doesn't look like
The
anything.
least.
Well, no.
What
I'm
are you
saying is-
talking about? There's a cow there. There's a light, or it looks like a light bulb, an explosion. There's a horse there. There's a face.
So what
There's
I'm
some
saying
guy
is-
getting thrown in the trash on the right side.
If that,
But it has
There's
a
a cow
mouth.
that's
that
gonna
is.
spit in the guy's mouth on the left side. There's a volcano erupting. It looks like this is chaos
This
incarnate.
is like if you gave a toddler too much Adderall and just told him to go at it.
They
Fucking
can't
paint.
draw like this. They can't create these crazy
Are you sure?
shapes.
Are you sure?
Oh, dude.
So
no, this is
what I'm saying
skewed
is,
shapes.
what I'm saying is, I have an appreciation. I don't like it. It's not something that I would hang in my house, but I have an appreciation because he's one of the first, and he learned the real techniques to then adapt into this.
The broken sword being held by a hand. There's a lot of shit to look at. You can keep looking at this piece for a while.
I think this is when art got shitty. Is when stuff like this started gaining
It's
traction.
when art got popular.
No.
I would disagree.
Changed my mind, bro.
I'm trying to. I really like this.
Popular to the
How
masses.
big
do
is
you
this?
mean?
This has got to be huge.
This is huge.
It's like 30 feet, I think.
Yeah.
We should probably ask that officer. He'd know. He made it.
It's true.
Oh,
What's the
like,
biggest, rough in
you
your
did it,
knowledge? What's the
man.
biggest Renaissance piece that was ever done that looks like amazing?
The biggest in
the-
size?
Yeah, the biggest in size that looks unbelievable.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
And probably the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Sistine
yeah.
Chapel.
That.
Yeah.
If you're talking like a framed painting,
Yeah,
there's
not like a ceiling or like the Last Supper.
There's
or
that,
anything like that.
3-panel piece. That one part went missing.
Yeah, that altar
the
piece or
Nazis
whatever.
stole.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the Ghent altarpiece.
Yeah.
Yep,
that's
that
pretty
one.
cool.
That one's rad. This is something. I have more Picassos, so we don't have to just linger on this one. We could shit on a bunch of other ones. I mean, this one, put on some fucking pants and a shirt, guy.
Dude, this
Don't
is
think
good.
that-
This is
This is the guy.
emotion. I love this
This is the
shit.
guy.
Look at
Stop
that guy.
trying to make boxers happen.
Dude, I bet you his dick was big, so he had to like hide it up underneath. And he's like, I bet you it would poke out in there. I bet you it definitely would poke out.
No, that's why his pants are up so high. He's got it tucked into the belt loop. Like
Fuck.
he's doing the up tuck.
No, do you
he's
think
doing the
he's
up tuck.
I don't even think he's doing that. He's not tucking anything in. He's doing that so when he sits down, his balls stick out.
Yeah, that's
Because he's trying to pick up that lady. That's his own.
Oh,
he's just trying
excuse
to
me.
pick up
I
chicks.
sir.
dropped this
Your balls are
Magnum
showing.
condom.
So I got a little personal story about something very similar to this.
My massive dong.
So my mother-in-law, she has an uncle, right, and she has a father. And one day
She does?
this is like 2014. We're all up at her house and we're all drinking and have a barbecue. And her uncle Reese was over, and she takes a photo. And later on, after the photo's developed, his fucking sack is just hanging out. And Nancy, it was a Seinfeld episode. Nancy's like, "Oh my God, we sent it to everybody." She sent it to everybody on her family. Like, "Oh, look at the two brothers. They're like in their 90s. They're hanging out."
And his balls are showing.
And his balls are just. She's like, "Zach, what is this?" And I go, Those are his balls."
That's fucking funny.
Did he know, or was he that just?
He
like,
just didn't.
old?
I don't think he knew. I mean, we have. I'll try to bring
It's
the
Like
photo.
a dick skin hanging out of your fucking.
Feels a
booty
little
shorts.
breezy out today.
What?
That's the look on his face.
What? What?
What?
My balls?
No, he's trying to like impress that woman. That woman's not having it. She's like, just fucking sign for your package. And he's like, I got a package for you, eh? Eh? Like my shorts?
It might not look it, but that's the male peak performance body right there. That is. Look at those.
Sir, can you put on a little bit more clothes, and then he comes back out with this? He's already got cheese.
Who took these photos though? That's what I want to know.
Look at those shoes, dude.
Hey, this is how I pay. This is cool, man. Right?
His dick is definitely hanging to the left.
It is.
It's 1,000%. It's like the head, the dick head is about ready to come out, but it's not. It's not going to come out.
He pulled them up just enough.
Just
but
enough.
when he walks,
It's out.
it's out.
Full dong.
What's hanging out? What are you talking about? What? All right.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Fucking Picasso. We hate your artwork and put on some clothes, man.
No, let's see what's next.
This is another
Yeah.
Picasso.
Another Picasso. I figured I'd put more artwork and not just his balls.
Did we look at this one before?
I don't know. I don't have a great
Well,
memory.
if we did,
so.
it's still
I know
sucks.
I've seen it before because I think it was in my art history class in school. We looked at this one when we got
Probably.
to Picasso.
This is my favorite one.
Your favorite piece of artwork or
Favorite Picasso that I've seen.
Would you get this as a tattoo?
No, I would not. But I would buy this if I had all the money. I would buy this.
Why wouldn't you get that as a nice shoulder cap tattoo piece?
It doesn't speak to me on how I would want that on my body.
But the McDonald's
But
logo
it's-
does.
Yeah.
It speaks to you
It's
enough to
iconic.
want to buy it with
you
all
would
the
get the
money.
McDonald's
If
logo
I had
tattooed on you?
endless supply of money, I would buy this piece.
He told me that that's why he stopped after one tattoo because he was afraid he'd
getting
end up with
more.
like McDonald's, MTV, Burger
I just
King.
am trying to find a way to brace it to my wife that by the time I'm 45, I'll probably have a McDonald's. No, not McDonald's. Probably like a Taco Bell tattoo.
How classic Republican you identify with food chains and mass corporations.
Well, if she watches this episode, that's how you break it to her. You heard it here.
Yeah, she doesn't
What?
watch this episode.
Zach's gonna have a Taco Bell tattoo by the time he's 45.
And also comment below if you want National Tree or the Witch.
Yeah,
Abby.
Abby.
she does not want National Tree.
The Witch?
Abby, you want
Maybe
National
the
Tree.
Witch. Maybe Harrison wants
Black
the Witch.
Phillip for the win.
Yeah.
I like the black and white one better.
I'm trying to convince you on this. I mean,
Yeah,
the
Guernica is
shapes.
definitely better than
This is like
color
this
theory
is
in
the Gwyneth Paltrow of all art.
Okay, so
Russell's like, well, okay.
Yeah.
all right,
You make
so
that argument.
3 of them do
Did
resemble.
he sell vagina candles as well?
3 of them do resemble females.
What are you talking about? Look, we got a girl over here busting it down.
Well,
She's
then-
dropping
but-
it
Yeah,
With her
low.
head on backwards.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. And then you got the gray horsey thing going on in the upper
top corner.
Yeah, what?
You guys just don't feel the emotion in the paint.
I don't think there is emotion in the paint. I think the only emotion is come see these balls. I painted this.
Yeah, I think he's.
He was luring them with the painting, and then when they went to look at it, he wore the smallest
He was
shorts he could
trying to
possibly
bag
find.
some broads with these shitty paintings.
He was.
You know what I'm feeling about this painting? About half mast, if you know what I mean.
And these paintings,
Oh, ladies, you like paintings? Come look at this. Hey.
and these paintings are huge too.
What
These
could
aren't
we-
like tiny.
What can we do? Like, I'm getting a clue. Like, Picasso, he was getting, he was getting a brush stroke. He was getting. Oh, I'm getting a brush stroke over here.
Hey, I'm gonna try to teach these ladies how to lay down some strokes.
It's a good one.
Yeah, these are not small paintings either. That's again like
So, well, I mean, but here's the
10 by
thing: if
14
guys like
feet.
Picasso were trained classically and they could actually paint classically,
he can. That's
Why
I'd
did
rather
it-
see him do that.
why did he choose to do this?
Just to be a fucking shithead. I don't
Because he
know.
wanted to score some snooze.
Yeah.
Yeah, he realized that the other paintings took way too long, whereas he could knock this out in like 3 days.
He found a gimmick and ran with it.
Yeah.
But
As
it
most
worked.
modern artists do.
But then he was just like, I still need some naked lady models for this, because how am I supposed to get their triangles right?
How was he supposed to?
Hey.
You don't listen. You don't shit on him for getting models in there for him to paint their.
yeah,
their-
he's
their
obviously
triangles.
nailing an accurate representation of the human form here. So that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's an
look at
expression of the woman.
look
of the human
at those
form.
beautiful
Oh my
hand.
god.
That hand in the background. That is one of the most anatomically correct thumbs.
It's the woman
Look at
that
those
does this
dead eye
for me.
stares.
Dude, maybe that's his shtick. He paints the hottest girl in the room the ugliest. So he's like, hey, I'm not trying to actually paint you. I'm trying to paint how I feel about you.
The essence that you
she's
give
like,
off.
I have gray skin and my thumb is the size of a hammer. Like, it looks that way from here. I'm sorry, pumpkin.
Is he Jewish now?
I don't know. I'm not doing a hard J. I was just talking.
You said pumpkin.
Pumpkin is Jewish.
They say it a lot.
Pumpkin is
They say it a
Jewish.
lot.
we are moving past that.
Like, get a pumpkin knish.
Who the fuck
Stop.
makes pumpkin knishes?
That sounds
Also,
disgusting.
knishes are something that's like Eastern European.
So every
a Polish
suburban
dish.
white girl is suddenly Jewish because they
There's
order
some
pumpkin
Polish-
spice all
there's
season.
Jews. There's some Polish.
I
Jews.
know, but it's not like a specifically. They're not known for their pumpkin knishes. Where the fuck are you going for knishes?
That's a beer name. Pumpkin knish.
All right.
Oh
Is that
Pumpkin
god!
it
egg
for
bagel.
Picasso? Do we have more Picasso?
I think that's it for Picasso. What is that beer gonna be? Is it gonna be cabbage and pumpkin flavor?
A pumpkin. a
Have it be absolutely nothing related to Knishes or pumpkin.
Oh god!
It's like a cherry sour.
Salvador Dali's Persistence of Memory.
Yes, thank you for remembering that. I mean,
What's
we've all
wrong
been
with
sleep
this?
I
deprived. not
love
trying to
this
paint
painting. Like I love surrealism like this. Like Dali's the king of that.
I feel like Frida's is a little bit well thought out. I
You
feel
were
like
just a miserable person today, aren't you?
What is that
I
thing that
am.
we're looking
Well,
at?
it's
Is that a
hot takes.
creature?
That
It's
I've been
hot
trying to
takes, it's
figure that
Shark
out
Week. I
for
hate
a while.
everything.
It looks like a nose
Really?
and maybe like an eye and an
Couldn't tell.
eyelash or like.
Like a fish?
I
That's
don't think
deflated?
it's supposed to be anything. It's just supposed to be random shapes that he painted
Melted.
on there.
I always thought it was a dead animal, but just
It could have been.
Yeah, I mean, it could represent that. I guess
that's what I always took it
The
as.
use of shadow and light on this is pretty good. I
yeah,
mean,
that's what I like
It's-
about it.
It's not bad, but is
You know-
it great
the one thing that always
or is it just different?
the one thing that always like threw me off with his pieces though is
Yeah.
like the landscape is completely just like one tone just blended, but then like those rocks in the background are super realistic. Like he focuses all of his attention on like one or two spots, and then everywhere else is just.
But I feel like
Do you know-
it carries you. I mean, I feel like your eyes go around the entire thing just by the way.
I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. It's just something I noticed a lot in his work was
I
just
just feel like
super rendered little pieces.
I feel like he was a better painter than Picasso, but he had the same shtick. Like he found things that he thought was controversial and ran with it. If,
I don't know,
If
dude.
I compared him to like modern people, he would be the Kanye of painting. He just like
He's
shock
just walking
value.
around New York City
He
with
was
like an
quite an
ostrich on
eccentric
Yeah.
a piece.
being.
No, it was an anteater.
Anteater.
Hey, what's
there's
up,
a
ladies?
there's a
You want to
photo.
hang out?
There's a
I'm
photo of him getting on a New York subway with an anteater on a leash.
There was one
Yeah.
point where
He
he
did weird
invited
shit.
a bunch of people
Did weird
for
shit.
a dinner party that was surrealist themed to raise money for a charity, and he went in the negative because he was so extra with the dinner party that they raised nothing.
Wow.
He ended up having to pay more for
But it
the
was
party
a
out of
fucking
pocket.
sick party, though.
Yeah, it was
fucking sick.
ridiculous. You can find his cookbook, which is a
think they
bunch
had-
of inedible bullshit.
You think they had
Because
prawns?
he's the
Is,
Kanye.
is that what's going to happen at the anniversary
Oh
party?
no, we won't get prawns. No,
Why not?
I don't have prawn money.
Just mezzanine money.
I don't have that.
Was that prawn dollars?
Is it because you spent all your money on Yeezy shoes?
Yo,
I don't own any Yeezy
that's
shoes.
that's another good beer name. Prawn dollars.
prawn
Prawn
dollars.
dollars.
I don't mind this. I like this. I really can't convince you otherwise.
This
other
is
than-
about like the most abstract kind of stuff I get into.
Yeah.
Is Dali, but he actually like
More of like an abstract.
this is not my
thought.
favorite painting by him. Like I like the elephants,
elephants
more
is
and
cool.
like
Yeah.
the tiger and the pomegranate one. Those
That's
ones
what
are
I
pretty
mean. And
cool.
like, there's better ones, but this one always pops up, and I'm like, this is okay.
I feel like this is just an easy one to be like, hey, look at this is what surrealism is. Oh, spooky clock. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to like get into surrealism with this piece. It's like, oh yeah, time's
Hey,
moving
look,
away.
it's Magritte. He's got an apple for a face. Oh.
So yeah, this is it's good, but is it great?
it's not
that's
his best
really what my
work, I
take-
would say.
There's parts of it that's great.
Yeah, but is it great because it's different?
I mean, the part. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Yeah.
2 Chainz.
This is what, like in the 30s or something, or 50s,
Yeah.
Probably.
something like that.
Pretty much at the
I
same
didn't do
ti-
that much research.
Pretty
I was
much at the
just
same
like,
time as Picasso. That's the funny part.
But again, this is better rendered than Picasso.
The way that he painted Dali was like a lot of stream of thought kind of stuff, right?
He used to get sleep deprived and then paint this, and then he also thought he was his brother reincarnated, and he did really weird shit. He was a Kanye of painters.
He was a very eccentric human being.
You were insulting Zach right now. He is like getting so upset.
You know, there was some Dali / Walt Disney movie that was supposed
yeah.
to come out, like animated.
Yeah, there was an
rotoscope thing.
unreleased, like, yeah, they did it like an animation.
Yeah, they
test
never
or, like-
released it, but you
Yeah.
can still see it, like parts of it somewhere, right?
Yeah,
it's probably
yeah.
on YouTube.
I think it's
would
only
imagine.
like 7 or 8 minutes of Dali kind of. I think they just brought him in house to see, like, hey, what if we all work together? What could we make? And
It was
Yeah.
nightmares.
Disney was probably just like, I don't fucking like, we're not doing a full movie.
This guy's
of that.
weird, man.
And
Got a
somebody-
fucking anteater with him.
somebody dropped a hard J, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, moving
We should
past."
probably go.
I feel like, what is it? The Vincent Bro. Hello. Yeah, this is cool, but it feels pretty empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on. I mean, it's kind of covered by the cameras here, but there's like a bunch of ants
There's a
on here.
ton of ants.
I've tattooed
yeah.
this image before, so I'm very familiar with it. It's mostly this half, though.
I think that's an
I didn't do
eyelash.
this thing.
I think that's an eyelash.
That's definitely an eyelash right there.
And it's supposed to be like a little eyebrow too, just melty eyebrow.
Oh
above
yeah,
it.
the eye into a nose. So it is probably somebody like curled up and gotcha. Yep.
or, just some random shapes he was looking at. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just throw these in here,
I feel like that's more likely.
Yeah.
It's well rendered, but it seems like something a kid that did acid for the first time did for their dissertation project in college.
I think it's the
That's all
melting
I'm
I
clock.
fucking watched The Wall, man. And then, oh my god, Pink Floyd. You ever been there? Whoa.
Yeah, I think it's the melting clocks that really does it for most people with this painting.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a,
Time is
Surreal
getting away
thing.
from us.
yeah, really cornball shit.
Yeah.
Again, it's good.
College dorm room poster.
Yep.
I'm deep, man. Kind of dolly.
Your psychologist
dolly
probably
pussy.
has. it hanging on the wall.
you had shrooms. Did you have shrooms? No.
This
What?
is MC Escher. That's
I
how
said
you
I'm
know.
tripping, not shrooming.
All right, what's next?
Escher.
That'd be funny.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah, she paints pussy flowers, right?
Yeah, but then she's like, but they're flowers. And
This
it's like,
one's a little.
don't.
This one's a little more butthole.
It is.
Yeah.
Either way.
Butthole.
They look like other parts of the body. And she's like, but they're just flowers.
They're
And
not-
it's like, just say what they are.
These aren't.
There's a pussy there.
There's a pussy here.
They're just flowers.
they're not great paintings, you know.
Exactly. That's what I
They're
mean.
just
But look at those lips
weird floral
on
paintings.
the side there.
The leaves.
I remember when I was like 9. And
The clitoris and then the lips.
I remember when I was
Right here.
like 9 years old.
Right here.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, when I was like 9 years old, the McDonald's outside the local mall got like gutted. They redid the whole thing, and they hung up her paintings in there. And it was the first time I ever saw Georgia O'Keeffe, and I'm like, Dad, what is this garbage? Like, why?
When we worked at Time Warner.
And he's
they
like, there's a
had-
lot of guys who are into this.
Yeah. I wonder why. When we worked at Time Warner, they had like an okay bathroom and a really nice bathroom. And the really nice bathroom had Georgia O'Keeffe prints in it. And I came out one day, I'm like, Brandon, does the guy's bathroom have Georgia O'Keeffe? And he's like, no. And I'm like, they're fucking trying to troll us right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There's
sure.
just vaginas in the ladies' room.
The guy's
No.
bathroom has Ann Getty's fucking pictures. You guys ever seen this shit? It's fucking just stupid naked baby photography.
No,
Like,
it was a-
get your mama calendar.
It was it was a call center. The men's bathroom had just a bunch of holes in the wall and cigarette burns.
Old Taco
That,
Bell
my
wrappers.
friend, is probably a glory hole. What?
There's another one. Some
See,
more Georgia
that one is
O'Keeffe.
straight up a vagina.
It's
Well,
bleeding,
what are you
right?
talking
this is a
about?
hairy pussy flower. That's what
No,
that
I think
is.
it's bleeding.
This one
Walkie
is
slush.
Flower of Life. This one she's not even trying to hide. She's like, yeah, it's a vagina.
Fuck.
Wasn't that her thing though to just like be coy about it and not be like
It's 1936,
Like
so she's like, no, it's a
floral
flower.
paintings.
This is me and my roommate.
Was she a lesbian?
I don't know.
But
I
she
didn't
had,
research.
but she had lots of female roommates.
Georgia O'Keeffe. She's a lesbian. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh my god, she looks like an old kung fu master or something. See that?
That's
Wait, just
wow.
pull it up.
That's
on
not her.
Pull it up on that.
That's her.
That is her.
No,
that is
pull it
Georgia
up.
O'Keeffe.
We need to see this like on screen right now.
She is a lesbian.
What was she actually, or are you just
No,
basing it on
I'm
her
pulling it
photo?
up. Famous LGBT Georgia O'Keeffe. Queer Places, Georgia O'Keeffe. You can see her paintings on Queer Places.
I mean, or is it just people that appreciate? She does look like she knows some kung fu,
All right,
man.
let me see if I can get
Yeah, look
this
at her right there. She definitely is doing some shit. She's eating the puss.
Yeah, I mean she looks
She looks wise.
1,000%.
she looks pretty rough right there, dude. It's obviously
looks
an
like
older
she-
photo of her.
She holds the secrets to the world.
I'm gonna
She
see if I
looks
can
like
find
Pai Mei
nudes.
from Kill Bill.
Should you like to buy some potions on your way?
She holds the
This
secret.
flower will give you health. This flower is for power.
She holds the secret to the vagina.
Yo, she's got a bunch of nudes up online too.
Oh god.
We don't need those.
We can't. I want to see those. Let me see this.
Nice.
She packing.
Oh, it's early photo. So
Look, oh my God, Reg, look at that.
what's?
That is a giant bush.
She has a bush that's sticking out like 3.5 feet.
That's bigger
She was
than my
into
dick.
flowers. Are you surprised?
Oh my God,
Let's see what else we can
dude,
find.
look at, dude, that's insane.
Wait, go back up. Was she hugging a skull?
Yo, Bam, look at this. Look at this muff.
was
Dude,
that was that
seriously, Reggie? Look at this. That's insane.
was
I
that
don't think we
Georgia
can show
O'Keeffe
that
or
on
Clint
YouTube.
Eastwood?
Why would she do that?
Yeah. Not much on that.
Shocking.
Oh, she's got one of her butt too. It's not
All right, well anyway,
I think Zach likes Georgia O'Keeffe.
I don't
now.
think I'm gonna
Huge
convince you're a huge fan.
Huge fan of her, yeah, her photography.
Of her photography.
So not her paintings.
So we're back
I could take
to
it
Zach
or leave
can't
it.
go an hour without looking at a nude lady.
It's fact. This is fact.
He's calling it research, though.
Yeah, this was research. This wasn't, being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home and maybe save that one. No,
Yes, you are.
I'm not saving.
Are you going to
that
get a tasteful print for the bathroom, though?
one. Maybe.
Wait, hold on.
I want to support
Hold
women.
on.
So
Let's see what the next one
We
is.
were debating about what we.
More vaginas.
Yep. We were debating. We
That
need
one's
to
hiding.
in the bathroom next
That one's
door
hiding.
because of the ceiling's so tall. We need to hang something on the ceiling for when dudes are peeing and they look up. Can it be a picture of her?
Georgia O'Keeffe, maybe.
Yeah.
This is called
No confirmed
pink
yet.
sweet peas, too.
Dude, it's hidden, but it's there, and it's
It's
nice.
there.
I fucking see it.
There's a lot of wrinkles to that one.
Why are there so many lips?
Yeah, there's a lot.
So
Of,
many fucking lip
Because
flaps.
it's a flower.
That was her thing, man.
She loved flowers.
because peonies have a lot
But they're okay.
of layers.
Yeah,
Is what
these,
I'm
I
saying.
agree with you on this. These are okay.
They're just flowers. If they didn't have vaginas hidden in them,
This
would
looks-
they be interesting?
This looks like it should be up at like a Hilton.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it does.
But
It's
in
like
a
hotel
business,
Like a
art.
yeah, but in
holiday
a,
inn.
La Quinta.
yeah, but like in their like business room.
Funny enough, right
Yeah.
across from the McDonald's is now a La Quinta.
A La Quinta.
Do you think that's where they got the artwork from?
Georgia O'Keeffe, probably.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any other Georgia O'Keeffes in here.
I don't want to change your mind on Georgia
Oh,
O'Keeffe.
this is
Yeah,
good.
I don't
This is
either.
American Gothic.
Who painted this one?
Whistler.
This one is no,
No.
it wasn't Whistler. It is Grant Wood.
This woman in this photo. My beef with this photo is this woman has no boobs.
It's his daughter, and look at her just fucking mean mugging him.
Even though it's his daughter, she's a surfboard.
That's not his daughter. That's Amy Schumer without boobs.
She's a surfboard.
I hated that style back then too. The woman wore like a black shirt. First is white shirt, so she had to wear bra, then white shirt, then black shirt, then what is that? A sweater dress? A sweater dress?
It was a dress.
Hey,
Basically,
man.
back then, it's probably not a bra, so it was probably like stays, which is like a slip under
This is a
garment.
portrait
and
of-
then
I don't know about that garment. What do you call them?
stays.
Stays.
So you put on like your briefs. Then
This
you
is a
put your
straight up
stays
portrait
over
of
it.
American culture, though.
Okay.
During
Okay.
this time period,
Just the
right?
dust bowl.
It's a-
of,
Yeah.
There's a guy
20s?
from Iowa that painted a couple from Iowa, right?
It wasn't a couple. That was him and his daughter.
See this? I think this is. I think you're wrong on this one because like
I mean, it's good.
the emotions there. Like he's like, "Don't be fucking looking at my daughter," and she's like, "Dad, I don't get many visitors out
I
here."
still say that's Amy Schumer.
I feel like the daughter looks like. Do you remember that Muppet Beaker where he
Yes.
was just like his mouth? Doesn't she look like she's gonna get
Yeah, like her
like
whole
her
mouth-
mouth is not gonna open. It's just gonna pivot down lower.
It's just gonna pop open.
Somewhere you can find photos.
So
of the
what
two
about this
people.
one do you not like?
I mean, it's great, but I feel like it's very popular, and
you don't
it's
think it should
okay.
be popular,
I mean, it's more popular than some paintings of the time that I feel like
but
were better.
if this wasn't popular at this time, there'd be another piece that'd probably be like if this. We would be looking at this and go, "Wow, this is so good," even though it wasn't popular. Right? Would we still be?
It's
would,
possible.
Would we be looking at this differently if it wasn't this popular
If it wasn't like a thing that was shoved in your face.
all the time?
Yeah, I feel like it's good,
Probably.
but it's shoved in your face a lot for just being like,
It's become pop culture too, because even in
It's kinda like
brought up
easy to riff
Seinfeld
on.
twice. This is Seinfeld did an episode about this. You remember where Newman and Kramer they're driving the cans to Michigan in a mail truck, and they end up on a fucking farm, and they have a guy who looks exactly like this, and he's like, "That's my daughter over there. Just don't talk to my daughter." And obviously, Newman talks to his daughter, and they get chased out with shotguns.
It's very flat, but not. Is that what you don't like about it? Like it's just very.
I feel like it's very stereotypical of what
It's very
a
Norman
farmer
Rockwell-esque.
is.
Did this guy do anything else that was famous?
I don't know.
We should look at his other
What do you
work.
mean stereotypical of what a farmer is?
Like
I mean-
he's there with a pitchfork. Like, don't look at my daughter.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want her deflowered.
She looks
Georgia
like
O'Keeffe.
she's 50.
Because she needs to be on the farm. His son died early using the equipment. He needs her there. He can't do that farm without
Oh,
her. Oh, this guy definitely paying a lot of farm shit, huh?
Hold on.
He liked farms.
His work is good.
See, I like that one
With the
better.
chicken?
Yeah.
That's great.
That one's really good.
The man hugging the cock.
Yeah.
Is that George Washington?
I think this is definitely his best work
Is that George Washington pissing?
from what I'm seeing right here.
But all of his work is
Stone
good.
City
Grant Wood,
of
click on that.
Yeah,
click
it's
on
not
that one.
bad.
That one right there in the middle.
Grant
This
Wood.
one?
No, that
That
one right
one.
there. That one looks great.
Yeah.
I love that.
And see, I feel like that. I like that better.
I think
Whitney
you're wrong
Museum?
on this. I think it's just because of how popular that art is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's
Look at that guy's-
some of this stuff is very
Straight
good.
up Americana right here.
Yeah. Look at his
So
butt.
is that what
Like,
you're,
I like this.
Is that what you're saying? The other one isn't bad, but you feel like these are better.
They're better. They capture more feeling of what was happening at
See,
that time, not a
I don't think so.
stereotype of what a farmer is.
This reminds me of like a more Botticelli-esque kind of like.
Yeah.
That boy looks like he's
characters
eating
and stuff,
3
you know?
square meals, you know? He's being healthy. He's
But
out
I
in the-
feel like that looks more classic Americana than what I feel like.
I mean, I really think this one looks more like that.
When I think like Dust Bowl Americana, I'm thinking something like this.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, both. I like both of them. The other issue, though, is this looks super real. Like, this is something, if you look at his other work, it's kind of
it's
surreal. It's a blended realism with surreal.
illustrative,
Yes.
like he tried to draw
This
the
looks
poses.
like, I think he did this by accident, because this is still his style of painting, but again, it's so still life.
referenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see where you're coming from and saying that this is way too. It shouldn't get the recognition it got.
Yeah.
But again, when American people love American people,
They do, but I feel like this is just like.
And only
especially white American people.
and only.
But I feel like this is what people might have had a misconception of what farming is like during that time frame. It's just like.
How is it
Yeah.
not a misconception though?
I don't know if this because I look
it
at
really
this
isn't,
from
because if you
different
talk to a
perspectives.
lot of like farmer dads from that time, I feel like they would stab you with a pitchfork if you try to talk to their daughter.
But I feel like there's more to it than that, and this is what,
What's more to it though?
like the other paintings he's done. I feel like capture a lot more of that time frames.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
because there
know,
was no women
feeling.
being hit on.
Sure,
I mean, who would hit on her with all that fucking?
dude, she is
With that
mean mugging
Muppet-
him
with that
real
Muppet
hard.
mouth.
She's definitely not. She might look like she's 50, but in reality, she's probably 23. But he doesn't allow her to wear any makeup because she needs to be out with the chickens and the hens.
Yeah, she's just sun.
She's just
She's
pissed.
just leathered from the
She's
sun.
so pissed off at him. She's like, I can't believe you wouldn't let me go, to the barn dance
The
with
ice cream
Gerald.
social.
With Gerald. He's a good man, Dad.
Gerald said he was going to show me his rooster.
Yeah. He's a good man, Dad. Just let him take me there, please.
I want to pet Gerald's rooster.
I know what goes on in those ice cream socials, and I don't think so.
I want to pet Gerald's rooster.
So when your mother and I we used to go to him, we would get her pregnant. You're like our 14th kid. And they've all died of dysentery.
The first 13 didn't survive, so
Didn't
You know
survive.
why? The ice cream.
Yeah, scream.
Gerald's rooster.
No one's going to be touching my little lady.
All right, what's next?
This dude.
Oh, Christina, no. This is great.
This is
What is that creature in the corner?
It's a doggy.
I think it's supposed
No,
to be
I'm
a
talking
cat.
about over here.
Oh,
I mean, I guess
Holy
either
shit.
corner. Like
this is so
This
bad
dude's
it's
name
good.
Are you sure?
Fernando Botero, and I absolutely fucking hate his paintings. I don't find anything redeeming about them. Look at those heels and cankles.
Tina, you're
I
wrong.
Can't,
You
I
are
can't
so
do
wrong.
It. Look at that kid's unibrow.
You were so
It
wrong.
angers me.
Fuck the previous paintings. This is a slice of Americana. This is a prediction of how America
Yeah,
is
I'm
going to
pretty
look.
sure
White
he's
people.
Spanish.
Oh my
These are
god.
Spaniards.
He was
This is-
predicting America. This is amazing.
This is one of the most beautiful
God.
pieces of art I've probably ever seen.
Look at that blue sofa that's sitting out there that she's sitting on in the forest.
She's a big lady. She had to sit during this painting. For
Holy
still life,
shit.
man.
Look at that
Look,
fucking
he
guy.
paints everybody like this, though.
I know.
Fuck.
Look at that dog wearing the super sweet
I'm not sure if
puffy
that's
vest.
a dog or supposed to be a dog or a cat. It's hard
It
to
doesn't
tell.
matter.
It's hard to tell.
It doesn't
You'd
matter.
probably have an easier time getting a scarf on a dog.
He's got that Marty McFly red puffy jacket
Yeah, he
on.
does.
Ready to
He's
go
got-
swimming. Ready to be
This is
thrown
a
in
10
lake.
out of 10. I love this art.
I think that's supposed to be a
It's
snake
an
in the
11
tree.
out of 10.
Yeah, that is a snake.
right in her hair.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's so good. This is such a good piece.
So bad.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. How would you like
I kind
to
of
be?
love how bad it is.
I do.
That's what I.
This is like a meme. When was this painting done?
This dude, I think, might still be alive.
Oh, please.
The fact that there's falling apples too.
Let me
Let's try to
see.
get him on the horn.
Yeah.
Let's interview this guy.
Hello, sir. I'd like to commission you for a painting.
Hello,
Dude,
sir.
Rex,
My wife.
I would like my children in the painting. I don't really like children, so I'm going to paint them as little monsters, if you don't mind.
I feel like if he painted you, Reg, you would take up the entire canvas that he would
This
use.
dude is 89 years old.
He's alive?
He's alive.
Hello, sir. My wife hates you. Will you come on our podcast?
Oh, please, sir. This would be awesome.
Let me insult you.
I love
in your old
dude,
age.
The
What is
proportions
that?
are so
Dude,
crazy.
That's
that's
his-
the Mona Lisa.
Oh my God! Bro, find that and get that up. That's amazing.
All right, what's this dude's name again?
Fernando Botero.
This is one of the most amazing artists I've ever seen.
You heard it here. We're doing a show on him. This is awesome,
We're
Tina.
next week's episode.
Look at that fucking piece.
Hold on.
Oh my.
next week's episode.
I can't do it. It angers me so bad.
It's so beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
This is so bad.
And I feel like he's just like, you know what? I'm portraying beautiful plus size people, and I'm like,
1978.
no, you're just making them round.
No, he's
You're
not.
just fucking making them round.
Tina, he's all about the BB dub. He's
I can't.
into it. He's about
This
the
is-
more cushion for that more for that push.
This
Look,
is beautiful.
look at those lips. They're so
Oh,
beautiful.
God,
I love how
can't.
small the hands are. It just makes it
Dude,
all the more.
how
disfigured.
how have we not done this guy? This guy's brilliant. Look at this guy trying
Oh my
to
God.
lift up
Oh,
that fat.
melancholy. Look at the melancholy one.
Here you go, Zach.
Zach. We are talking about this
God.
artist next week.
Fuck, Tina.
Then
This
you
is-
guys
on right
take
now.
the.
fuck, Tina. This is amazing. Look at that woman, the ballerina. Her muff is out. Click on that.
all right.
Click on
No,
that.
he's
No,
so
no,
excited.
this is so
Whoa,
good.
look at that
we
one.
can't give
Wow,
away.
look at that
we
one.
can't give away too much. We're going to do an episode on this guy.
All right.
Oh,
I know we got
God.
another one here.
The census here is,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, yes.
That one's supposed to be a pope or some bullshit.
That's a potato.
These
I
are
feel like everyone
This
in
is a
this.
straight up meme, dude. I've
These are
seen this as a
slows.
meme before. It says "Why though" above it.
This is the person I was talking about when I showed you the video about, and he's like, you gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what the.
Yeah, that's that
You know what this
person.
is? You know what this is? He heard that they were making a Mr. Potato Head, and he was like, no, this is a Mr. Potato Head. This
It's supposed to be a pope. It looks like someone getting their hair done at the salon
This is heavy breathing right
funny.
here.
I feel
with
like
a rosary.
Yeah.
You got ribs? You brought ribs home?
the best part about February is to make ribs back.
I feel like
you guys seen F is for Family? This is totally his boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, his boss.
What, no brisket?
God.
They didn't have brisket at the barbecue place?
I feel like he was just like, I'm gonna make
ordered a 12
plus size people beautiful, and it's like, no, you.
I ordered a 12 piece and 3 biscuits.
He did not
And
make
they only gave me 2
He set us
biscuits.
back.
Oh,
He gave them apnea. He gave them all
the last
apnea.
biscuit was under my stomach roll. I found it.
Oh my
God.
God.
He
This
looks
is
like it's in a high chair. I can't with this guy.
Everyone in this
It's
weird
hilarious.
universe would have like David Firth style cartoon voices. Oh, hello, please. Oh,
Christina,
excuse
how would you
me.
feel if I got this tattooed on my
I
body?
want this as a metaverse.
I don't wanna see
I
this
want
every
all
day.
of us to have our own caricature like this in the metaverse. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. I'm having a great time. I'm just waiting for
If
my
I-
hair
Would you like
be
to come
done.
over for some butter pie?
If
Oh
Butter
God.
pie.
Susie suggested that we should get our nails done on Sunday, and then we'll wait for to get sweets afterwards.
he looks like he ate a couple pumpkin knishes.
You definitely.
How
some
many
pumpkin
stone do you
That's why
think
he's
this
so
dude
orange
is?
in this one.
Sometimes when I order Mickey D's, I like to look in the inside in case there's maggots in there.
Christina, I need this as a tattoo.
No.
I need this.
Dude, this guy's caricatures
guy,
of
I
people.
can't do
They're
it.
Pretty
brilliant.
good.
They're brilliant.
I'm all right with this.
This guy.
So you just hate this? That's why it's on here.
This just made
Rob's like, I'm all right with this. This is good.
I'm all right with this. It's the comedy value. alone.
This makes me tear up with how bad it is.
this just
It's
made
so
our entire
bad.
night.
I feel like this guy, look at this,
I
this
know,
Pope.
but the thing is,
he's so cute.
You know, you're gonna go to the MoMA and you're gonna go into like modern art, the 20th century section, and you're gonna see people that are like way up there. and then you're gonna see this bullshit next to it, and you have to not laugh.
I think this is equally
You have to
as good.
fucking not laugh.
I disagree. I think
laugh.
this is equally as good.
Like you're gonna see American
pretty great.
Gothic, which is
It's great.
It's good.
Yeah, but
and then
this
this
is
guy
better.
next to it.
This is
and
better. Way
you're
more
supposed to just be
emotion.
like, I'm not gonna laugh at this, but you are.
I would
This
rather
is way
laugh.
better than Gerald's Rooster.
Gerald's way
God.
better. This
Way
is
better.
awesome. Awesome.
Can't fucking
Well,
do
I'd like
it.
to thank everybody for having me participate on your little art show here. I'm having a great time.
I feel like they're kind of like hobbits too. These caricatures, they're all like they're also really
Yeah,
short,
they'd only stand like 3 or 4 feet tall.
and they're like
They're as round as they are tall.
Two and
They're
a
all
half.
like Stay Puft Marshmallow Men.
They're all
basically.
saying
like
things
2.5
like-
feet. 2.5.
What do you mean we can't have second breakfast? What do you mean?
What
we
about
always have
third?
second
I like,
breakfast.
third?
I like potatoes.
It's 9 o'clock. I'm starving.
I've got the skin of one. The skin of a potato.
He's a skin potato. So, you know, this is just
Are we
brilliant.
going to catch another dose of second breakfast?
dose.
What's next here?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's. Oh, this one. It's a Monet, I think.
Oh, this is pretty
Let me
good.
check.
This is
I
bullshit.
have
Go
it.
back to the
This
last
is no wait.
Is this a parade?
This is a parade in France,
is.
Very impressionistic version of a parade.
and it's
in France.
capturing
The
the
Nazis,
craziness and the
the Nazi
emotion of the
takeover.
celebration.
I have
Do you know
a
what the
theory
title is?
though. I don't. I thought I'd saved it and I didn't. But Impressionism, is it a movement or is it just people that need glasses? Discuss.
That was not my microphone. That was not my microphone. So,
Hey, you guys!
speaking, that's interesting that you say that because
I in fact need glasses.
I didn't have glasses until the 4th grade. I didn't have glasses.
And you talked into soda cans.
I talked into soda cans, clearly. I didn't have glasses till the 4th grade, but this literally, a lot of this type of stuff reminds me a lot of the time when I just didn't have glasses when I was in
That's
first,
what I
second,
mean.
and third
It's
grade.
like, is it a movement or was it just a bunch of people
just
that got
blurred.
together that had not great
With poor
eyesight?
eyesight.
Yeah.
I bet you this, what is it, Monet?
Yeah,
I bet
Monet.
you he had no eyesight whatsoever. It was probably shot. And this is what he could see.
And he was probably like, it's so photorealistic, and people are like, the movement is great.
I mean,
And
if
he's
Bro,
you
this is
backed
gonna
up
blow
from
your
it,
fucking
like
mind.
if you backed up from this painting like 300 yards, it might look more realistic.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. But again, he probably was painting with
Make
really
make
shitty
the size of a
really
postage
shitty
stamp
eyes.
and let's look at it.
It probably looks great. Like, oh yeah, the French Revolution.
what if he was like slightly cross-eyed? You know?
Still, it would make sense.
Yeah.
But nothing can beat that one fucking dude, Tina. You
Dude,
really
I
outdid
can't.
yourself.
It's because I'm like, how am I supposed to take this dude seriously?
Does he?
You take an art history class and you get to the chapter with that bullshit, and you have to be like,
That is
this is
not bullshit.
this thing. This
Yeah.
is in this book.
I just love Reggie's voices with those people.
We have never disagreed more in our marriage than
Yeah.
tonight.
All right.
This is gonna be what breaks it. The potato people.
We're gonna go home and fight about this all fucking night now.
Go for it. You can keep arguing.
The
I'm just gonna
potato
laugh at the
people.
potato people.
This is a painting though.
Yeah. That was just the only question I had about this painting was,
Hey, where's
is it good or is it
Waldo
bad
in this?
eyesight?
right.
Pretty much. I hate this.
I don't hate this. I just also look at it from the sense of maybe he's just has really bad eyesight, and this is what he actually is seeing. Because in his reality, this is probably fucking unbelievable. But in the
You
majority,
think he
of
was
people
just so
around
blitzed?
him- He might have been blitzed. He might have been
Just
blitzed.
hammered as fuck.
On a side, I can't say that right now. I'll have to wait till we're done.
Okay.
Story time.
Maybe he was blitzed. Maybe he got blitzed in pain that he's like, this is fucking sweet.
Story time.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this style.
Same.
It's all right, but for
I
what
hate
is.
it. We didn't cheers each of these artists tonight.
Well, we
we
could
don't
definitely
have
cheers the previous one.
Yeah, cheers to the previous guy.
Fuck, dude. That guy was badass.
Fernando.
Painting potato people. I'm happy that we didn't go down another road,
What?
calling them some other type of people.
Chodes?
Nope.
What?
We'll save that for off.
I mean, he definitely was a chode too. but-
Maybe you stumbled into that style by trying to do a Picasso portrait.
Maybe.
And it's like, wait a second.
What if there were circles
What if-
instead of triangles?
What if I actually
No.
took it and rendered it well?
I'm just saying maybe he painted a lot of people that were not. They had a syndrome.
And eating?
Oh God!
Wait, I think he's
Link.
painting retards. Is that what you're saying?
I never said that. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
As
Were you?
as
Wait a minute,
as Theo Vaughn would put it, a touch of the downs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
DS booty.
He has a DS booty.
Down. Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I think
right.
this
Next.
might. Is
All
this,
right, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
That completes.
Tina.
I hate this.
What happened
Tina,
to
that
the
was
one
a
I
great
sent?
episode.
Okay. One
I
of the-
don't know. I thought I sent more. I think my Gmail's fucking up.
Tina, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
there was
though.
more.
That's,
I mean, we didn't
dude,
even-
we ran for an
dude.
hour.
We can
Well-
do more later.
Oh, I know, but I find it funny that you chose Van Gogh, but the Van Gogh got cut off, and we didn't
It
actually
did.
talk about
Just
him.
like
But-
his fucking ear.
We are definitely
No.
agreeing. We are.
I see what you did there.
We're definitely agreeing though that Fernando is next week's specialty.
You can take the reins on that because I
Oh.
cannot take that man seriously.
We're just gonna get his paintings and put them up.
So
and just
if
look
you
at
could
'em.
party, drink, or smoke with one of these dudes,
Fernando.
Hey, Fernando.
for sure.
Yo, Fernando, paint Reggie like a potato.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Would you guys want to chill with Picasso and have his fucking dick just flop out?
God.
not like
no.
not
Like
unless
an old guy at the changing room of the gym,
Yeah.
just walking around, fucking like full
about
fucking
Dolly, though?
tang.
Yeah, I mean, Dolly would be a
Dolly
trip
would
to
take
fuck-
all your
Dolly would
drugs.
probably-
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Dolly would just rob you of.
that would be an experience for sure.
you guys don't want to take acid and mushrooms at the same time.
And with opium, like with fucking, we're in the 30s, man. There's
That's true.
weird
We got some
shit.
opium. We got an opium. We going to an opium den again tonight? Again. It's like 5 nights this week, dude.
Just
Come
drink
on,
a, just
Sal.
drink a Coca-Cola on the way, and you'll fucking throw some
Dude,
cocaine
we've been there
on top
6
of it all.
times in the last 4 days.
Yeah, I know. They got this new absence there that I'm trying to like fucking weird out on. Good episode this week, Tina. This was great.
Thanks.
Now I know
Great
this
job.
Fernando artist.
Thank you for showing me Fernando.
Glad I can.
Fuck, that
do
backfired.
No, I'm just saying,
I'll
change
wait
my
till
mind.
You turn it off
Change
before I
my
tell the
mind.
story.
How did we not change your mind? Look at that perfection.
It
That
made me
nice
cry tears with
round
laughter.
Potato perfection.
They're just perfection.
And he paints those guys like they're happy with their situation being
They
a
look
potato,
like packs of hot dogs with faces.
and they're just so content.
Ew.
Yeah, they look just beautifully
They're like,
content. They're just like,
I love
is,
this.
This is life.
I love this now.
This
It
is
feels like a painting that belongs at a buffet. Is all I'm
That little
saying.
fat kid from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, hello, mommy.
So, did anybody's mind get changed about any of these?
Yeah, Fernando, I'm sold. Didn't change my mind on Picasso.
I mean, I didn't hate Fernando to begin with.
Yeah.
but-
Tina, did you change a little bit for Fernando?
No.
Wow,
She hates him.
the 4 of us love him.
I'm saying his stuff is comical. I can't go to a museum and not laugh at that.
But can a
But there's-
comical can
what-
someone be a comical artist and still be
What-
legitimate?
Right.
Because the same issue. Can
But
you be
also-
an actor and do comedic roles?
But also,
Yeah, but I can't
what-
be in a place that openly judges people that talk out loud when I'm laughing in front of a painting.
Right, but what is-
surrounded by those people.
What is wrong with going to a museum and laughing?
Yeah, laughing is an
Because other
emotion.
people don't. They think it's serious. They look at that and they're like, "Look at how it moves me." And I'm like,
What is wrong with going to a museum and seeing this large abstract sculpture and trying to climb inside it and farting?
Sounds like you've done that before.
I'm just saying they look like weevils.
he's like, there's a weird hole down here. Should I like crawl into it? I'm like, yeah, you should. And he literally bends down acid air, just goes. And there's like 7 other people in the room, and everyone just all turns.
How dare you? How dare you?
See what I mean?
Hey, somebody built a fart machine to put it in the living room, right?
And the best part is the only part of Reggie sticking out of the sculpture is just his ass. And you just see ass, like
think
just
if-
face down, ass out.
If you and I were to ever go to an art museum, we would get booted, especially with the shit that we pulled up at the MoMA. And then your stories I hear from Bam, I think we would get booted permanently from an art museum.
Why do you think I was trying to get you to go to Philly?
I'm aware. Eventually, I will go with you guys to some place, but we're gonna get booted because I'm gonna be like, "Yo, yeah, let's do something retarded, like shave half your head," and they'll think like it's a protest piece in this cancer room.
Yeah, but that already happened.
I know,
We
but I'm
can't do
saying
that. We can't do that
Reggie
twice.
Reggie would have. He'd be like, "Yeah, we're gonna make this fucking weirdest shit with these art curators."
See, no,
Hey, look at this furniture from the 1600s. Just that when I walk by.
So
Didn't I try to sit in one of the chairs?
in 2020,
walk by and touch shit.
in 2020, when we were at the MoMA in Boston, no, not the MoMA, we were at the Museum of Art in Boston. They had
That
a
never
Pollock
happened.
piece. They had a Pollock piece, Pollock thing set up, and we walked into the room. And they had the sheet that he painted. It was like this huge 100-foot sheet or whatever, and walk up to it, and I didn't realize I was actually standing on his work because I was like, Abby, take a photo of me. And I'm like,
You're just
right,
standing
I'm like
on
this. The photo of me the photo of me on my Facebook is me there, and then when you look down, I'm standing on the piece because it touched the ground and then went like this, and I'm like, what would do
Hey,
that?
man.
Hey man, I
They
changed.
Was there
fucked
a
up.
little gate up there to stop you from doing
They had so the room was all the rooms in that museum were set up for an alarm, but the alarm wasn't working in the room. So when I was
So
doing that,
you-
she's like,
So you
"Holy
could've-
shit, you're standing on the piece!"
You could
And
have
then
peed on it.
I could have.
And
You
nobody
could have
would know.
taken it. No one would have known.
There was no way I was taking that insane. It was massive.
What would you even
But it
do
was
if
just
you
a
just
sheet.
took that, though?
It was just a sheet, though.
Where
Just
would I
fold-
have stuffed
Put it on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Under your
Is that
This
how that works?
pregnant man is walking through the museum.
Your wife was with you.
Just wear it like a
sure.
cape.
Claim
See
she
what
was
happens.
pregnant.
Like, I thought this was free. You just ruined a fucking priceless Pollock piece. How could you have done this? Fucking around with it on my back.
Enter the room like Ric Flair, but with a Pollock on your back.
Woo!
Have you ever gotten kicked out of a museum?
No, but when we were at the Museum of Modern Art, when Josh took his hat off in the room filled with cancer and he had his head shaved, that was the closest we've ever been to being booted from a museum. Because they were
I've
all
told
like,
the story before about getting kicked out of the MoMA here.
yeah,
So
they all like rushed us at one point, like, oh no, these guys are just being dickheads.
All right.
All right, I gotta pee.
Well,
before
that's
I
an
come back and
episode.
Talk.
We'll see you guys.
Damaged by you, damaged by me. I'm confused, don't wanna be confused.
You guys have fun yelling? Have fun
so
yelling?
mad at you.
Why are you so mad at me?